All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another strong one reaching us onto these Tinubu supporters boil as Uberfacts circulates Nigerian president-elect's cocaine business to global audience. Well, this is serious. Well, onto this, it had been gathered that supporters of Nigerian's president-elect are lashing out at the man who actually exposed their candidate. Well, I think this is so serious. This is not funny at all. Well, I know a lot of people have been looking out for ways to track down Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Well, with the news reaching us, it had been gathered that the supporters boil as Uberfacts circulate Nigeria's president-elect cocaine business to global audience. Uberfacts shared with its 13.5 million global audience at midnight on Monday. The platform attached an article from People's Gazette that detailed Mr. Tinubu's criminal run-in with the foreign authorities. The matter, which jumped up to the number one Twitter trend, has rankled Mr. Tinubu's team as high-ranking members of his campaign team, presumably deciding how to best respond and counter the post, have kept mum, while the lower-level supporters are unleashing vitriol on the Uberfacts Twitter account in an effort to ridicule and discredit the platform. The usual surrogate Bayo Onanuga, Festus Kehamo, Femi Fani-Kayode, Dele Alake, who are quick to jump against the slightest criticism against their principle, have all also far-kept studied silence, likely strategizing to counter Uberfacts as they did when Chimamanda Adichie, celebrated Nigerian author, asked the US President Joe Biden not to congratulate Mr. Tinubu on his questionable election victory last week. Well, at Uberfact is actually at Uber Lies, tweeted at Kem Patriot, an APC loyalist. If you have ever relied on at Uberfact for fact, it is time to unfollow them. They are a pay-per-post organization who post lies for the sake highest bidder. All right, that had been said by an anonymous person on this one. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Well, another loyalist of president-elect alleged that Uberfact was a propaganda platform, even though the full court document had since been published by the Gazette. Well, we know the mandators and the propagandists that converse on mendacious innuendos. They are free to bring same as evidence to court. Make I take Uber, go check inauguration venue again. Self at Ademola quipped. Àwa ti ṣe oríire láti àná. Okay, that's exactly what had been said. Well, meanwhile, at Ndenowo claimed the platform published Mr. Tinubu's drug case to gain relevance online. They know their audience. They needed the attention of the headless mob to revive their already dead page. I didn't even bother reading the story because I know their game plan. Yeye people, they tweeted. Yeye people means unserious people in the Yoruba language. Despite the certified true copies of his money for feature already in the public domain, Mr. Tinubu insisted he has no criminal record when he registered his presidential ambition with the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) last year. Well, the president-elect all through his campaign, avoided talks regarding his haunting criminal past, and then his supporters flee anyone or groups who bring up the matter. Well, onto this one, it says nonsense. That is my reaction. Mr. Onaduga told the Gazette on Monday afternoon. They keep recycling this matter. Who is Uber? Who is Uber? Please don't spoil my day. He stressed as he dismissed the matter. All right, and then that's exactly what we are actually talking about right now. A lot of people have been like, "Oh, I beg you, make we forget this thing." Well, the truth definitely had been revealed that as far as Bola Ahmed Tinubu is concerned, though, he had a criminal record. But I think some set of people will be like, "Oh, and that one should be in the past now." You understand? They will say, "Ah, that should be in the past. At least that one is a long story, but it's not a thing of new." I know definitely that's what some people will say. But right now, all we understand is that as far as this election is concerned, as far as this party is concerned, APC, a lot of people have a lot of questions. They have a lot of things on their mind to tell people about the situation on ground. Because as it stands right now, we don't need a soothsayer to tell us that once it comes to a game of politics like this, everybody will definitely want to support their own candidate. Well, a lot of things do are actually gone wrong, but one thing we need to understand is that we need prayers no matter what. As far as Nigeria is concerned, my brother, my sister, I need to tell you the truth. There's no love anywhere. So anything that needs to be tackled needs to be tackled before it is too late. Or else a lot of people will suffer. In fact, they will suffer it. Either you like it or not, you better tell the truth. The Bible says, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." That's so serious. Well, right now, some set of people are like investigating very well, because we don't want a drug baron to lead our children astray. Investigating very well. Well, in as much as Nigerians already know what is going on, I think all we need to do is to keep praying for the country. No matter what, this country needs prayers. Or else, the suffering will still continue. And that's exactly what it is. And then, according to Kingsley on this one, it says Tinubu has no place to hide. This is an explosive exposure. How come a criminal want to rule the country? That is another strong one. That a criminal must not rule the country, or else everybody will be in trouble. That's serious. Well, and then meanwhile, according to Ahmed Richard on this as well, the Western country has done more damage to Nigeria more than Tinubu's drug business has done to all of them put together. There are governments who peddle drugs. There are governments who cause wars in order to sell arms. There are government who destroy democratically elected government through sponsored coups just to have access to mineral resources, and then in the process hundreds of thousands of people are killed, and then other left in abject poverty. So any Western country should not come here and tell us about anybody that sold drugs in their country. They are all hypocrites. All right, this one is so strong from Ahmed Richard. Okay, I think that's the name. Well, meanwhile, according to Honor Judy says, how on earth did we get here? How come the Yoruba race that the rest of Nigerians tagged as the most educated and the heartwarming people allowed themselves to be captured by a character of a drug baron, and the worst and the unkindness cut off all these? How some of these Yoruba people are trying to impose a drug baron on Nigerians at all costs? Hmm, that is so serious. Well, my brother, my sister, this is another strong one that is reaching us onto this matter. Well, I think we all need to be prepared. We all need to be prayerful because only God knows what will happen after the inauguration. Well, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what it is. What more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take, my people, on this. And remember to subscribe for more updates if you are new on this channel. All right. Thanks and God bless.